Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I would like to talk about my summer reading plans. Now I know obviously summer doesn't start until June 21st, but in my mind summer starts June 1st. So these are the books that I think for no particular reason give summer vibes. So a couple things, we are going away at the end of June for a little cottage weekend. So I have a couple books that I'd like to take with me there. And then Summerween is also happening in July, which is a horror-based readathon hosted by Gabby Reads. So I have a couple books that I'd like to read for that as well. First up on my summer TBR, I have 100 Years of Solitude. This is one of my mom's favorite books, and when we were little I remember her always bringing it to the beach with us, and she would read it on the beach. And so now I associate this book with summer. I have no idea if it really has anything to do with summer or not, but in my mind it does, so I will be reading it this summer. I've also seen it everywhere recently. I've seen Instagram reels of people talking about how much they love this book. I've seen booktubers talking about how much they love it or wanting to read it, so I think I need to get to it soon. And it is also on my 26 books to read in 2026, so I'd like to cross that off as well. Next up is a book I don't currently own, but I will be popping into my local bookstore to pick up a copy, and that is East of Eden by John Steinbeck. I have heard absolutely nothing but good things about this book, and I'm very excited to read it. And for some reason, it just feels like a summer read to me. It is also on my 26 books to read in 2026, so if I get that one done, it's another book to cross off. I have Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurtry. I've heard also nothing but good things about that one, and I think westerns are perfect for summer, particularly August, so we'll see. I might read that one in August, but I'm also thinking it could be a good one to take with me to the cottage, so I might take it and see if I get to it. It is also on my 26 books to read in 2026, so I could cross another one off of that list. Another book that I don't have my own copy of is Endling by Maria Riva. I did gift this one to my dad for Christmas last year, so I will borrow it from him. The UK cover, I believe, has clouds on it, which makes me think of summer, so I'd like to read it in summer. I think this one could be a good book to take with me to the cottage as well. And another book I think would be good to take to the cottage is called 6 Weeks by the Sea. This one I have on my Libby. I have my hold suspended right now, so I will unsuspend it pretty close to when we're going to be leaving. And obviously the title, 6 Weeks by the Sea, it has a beautiful ocean landscape on the cover. Just seems like the perfect summer read for me. I also have on my Livy Holds Sea Scraper, which I think would be good to take to the cottage as well, for the same reasons as the last one. Sea, being by the water, it just will have the perfect summer feeling to it. And it is a little bit of a shorter read, so I could get through it pretty quickly. I have a couple fantasy books for summer, the first one being A Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. I read A Game of Thrones earlier this year and I really liked it. Obviously the first one, winter is coming, very much feels like winter. And the second one, obviously I haven't read, but feels like summer to me. I have watched the show multiple times, so I do have an idea of what is going to happen. So hopefully I can get to this one this summer, maybe another August read, although it is pretty ambitious. It is 969 pages, so it's a bit intimidating, but I would like to read it nonetheless. I also have Red Rising by Pierce Brown. With the newest book in the series being released recently, I feel like the series is having its moment online in the bookish communities, and it's really made me want to read it. I've heard clips of the first line, and it just brings me chills every time I hear it. And I think dystopian is great for the summer, as well as it is on my 26 books to read in 2026. So I could cross another one off my list, which would be really nice. And then obviously I have the 7th book in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, so I will be continuing in this world this summer. And then for Summerween, I have American Psycho, which I have not read. I bought it, I think, over 3 years ago, and I haven't read it yet. I have seen the movie multiple times, and I love it, but I would really like to read the book. And then on my Livy, I have Hungerstone, which I've heard described as sapphic vampires, and I know nothing else about it, and it seems like just the perfect fever dream summer read, and it would be perfect for Summerween. So I'll be reading that in July. And then I also have a book called The Eyes Are the Best Part, which the cover just speaks to me. I think it could be really disturbing and, again, perfect for Summerween. So I'll be reading that this July too. So those are my plans for the summer. It is a bit of an ambitious TBR, but I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. I just like to have a set list of books that I'd like to get to kind of keep me on track, but if I don't get to some or I read something else, I'm totally okay with that as well. So I'm going to do a spread in my reading journal for my summer TBR, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!